It's hard to imagine such places still exist in a modern world. Places so beautiful and untouched, it's hard to envision the riches locked away in it all. But every now and then, if you pay attention close enough, Mother Nature might send you a reminder or two in hopes that you continue your journey for what's to come. On this episode, I'm back at my favorite location, and I know we're going to find some amazing gold this trip. I've got a brand new prospector to introduce to you, so stick around and enjoy the show. What's up, you guys? It's Prospector Jerry, and we're on another adventure today. Today I have a special guest out here on the river with us. Candice is a prospector. Candice met me down there on the road. She was headed up to a spot and she recognized who I was. It's like, hey, you want to go to a cool spot? Here we are. And we found some gold too. We got some awesome gold already. Check this out. So today we are back at the awesome spot that I've been going to. This place has been kicking up gold for the last couple of years now. I've probably been to this spot maybe 5 or 6. And I was just telling Candice that every time that we come to this spot, we think that it's done, we think there's no more gold here, and sure enough, we find more gold. So I always keep that in mind. This place never disappoints, and I think we're gonna have an awesome day. This crack, you know, we just kind of came up here, laid down our stuff, and I brought her over to this crack because last time I was here with Mike, I walked over right here and there was a piece of gold just staring at us, a nice one. So I thought maybe there was some more gold in this crack. So we dug, used a little sucker thing here, went down in some of these cracks with it, got out material, and it ended up giving us a nice piece. All right, I want to say that this piece is going to be 1/4 gram to 0.3, maybe even more. I'm going to say actually 0.3 to 0.4, somewhere in there. Yeah, it was surprised the heck out of me. All the gold that comes from here has this very unique like booger. It looks like a booger, or like it's all boogered up, smashed into a piece. It probably was more leafy, and as it traveled, it smashed itself into more of like a solid piece. Yeah. Pretty cool. I was just telling Candice that almost all the gold that we find, or the better gold that we find, is usually in a situation like that here. We have the bedrock comes up and there's kind of a cap and then there's a crack on the backside. There's a lot of that going on here, and definitely that's what this was, and there was for sure gold in it. Check it out. This one's chunky. Nice piece. Let's see if we can hear it. Oh yeah. Tink. 0.1. That crack isn't even that big. Let's see if we can see any gold. You could see that piece of gold down there under the water. I'll point at it. Right there. I'm going to try to snuffer it out. Let's get that piece of gold out of there. Got him. All right, lucky charm. Check this out. More gold. Piece there. And I just said let's stop and do a pan from the top stuff, from the fluff basically, because this crack is just bleeding out rust. And you seen that last pan, or the pan before that. There's going to be some good gold in here. All right. Now for more. Candice had no issue jumping in and giving me a hand clearing out this crevice. We made quick work of clearing away all the cobble, and soon we're on the gold-rich bottom, where there was a layer of thick, rusty material that was rich in gold. Candice did a few pans of the top material. We were soon seeing quite a bit of gold in each pan, much more than we had anticipated. See some already. Oh yeah. There's gold. Continuation of the crack. We just got that nugget this morning out of right there. This is probably one of the nicest pans I've seen out of this area yet, which is pretty cool. All right, let's do this reveal. Oh. Look at that heavy spot we hit. That's a half grammer for sure. Bunch of pickers, chunky pickers. Sweet. This crack has gold in every pan. Right here. The tomato soup. We'll call this crack tomato soup. We just had an all-around awesome day today. I think what we're gonna do now, I think I'm gonna pull out the gold, we're gonna take a peek at it, see what it looks like. Oh. Awesome. Not too shabby. I'm gonna say that's a pennyweight. Pennyweight's 1.5 grams. We had an awesome day today. It's about 3 o'clock. We're not going to stay much later. Got plenty of gold. Had a great time. We're going to get the heck out of here before it gets too hot. Well, it's already too hot. I'm just going to get the heck out of here. Okay, we got our gold all dried up. Here it is. Here's the biggest piece. I'm going to say right at a half gram, somewhere close to a half gram. Alright, let's get her weighed up. Alright. Close. 4.6. Alright, let's do the rest. Let me put this down. Okay, here goes the rest. There's a little bit of black sand in there, but oh well. Well, with that black sand, we got ourselves a pennyweight for the day. Minus the piece that I gave to Candice. Now, that piece had to have been at least a half a gram. Probably more like 3/4 of a gram to a gram. So, we're looking at a little bit more than that. That was an awesome day. I'll take that anytime. And that's one more pennyweight added to the poke from this amazing location. This nugget Candice had turned into a pendant looks a lot like the state of California. I sure had an awesome time with Candice, and I know that she did too. Hopefully this is just the first of much gold to come on her prospecting journey. I know that I enjoyed her company and wouldn't mind shaking a pan next to her again. I'd like to say thank you to all my Patreon members. It's because of you that all of these adventures are possible, and I can't thank you enough for all the support. If you're considering becoming a Patreon member, check out the link in the description below. There's also a link in the top right corner of the next screen. Patreon members have many benefits, including group outings and chances at winning guided tours. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that thumbs up button and drop a comment below. Also consider subscribing for future gold related content. Thank you for watching, and as always, I wish you heavy pans.